James, what would you say autistic joy is?
Autistic joy, for a lot of people, it is that excitement when you get to be with the things you love, when you're at peace with, your special interest, with your whatever behaviour it is that you need to do to sort of release the endorphins. But for me, it's always just, I think it goes back to what I said before, it's just that peace. It's that when everything seems calm, and it might be also quite productive, but it's when my mind's not rattling around with a million different things. It's sort of locked onto one thing. It's locked onto that interest. The autistic mind loves to make closely related links. So having that one thing in my eye, in my sort of mind at that time, means that everything in the world just sort of does make sense at that time. Like calming me down, it's sort of locking me into place. It's sort of just an escape. It's a quiet place from the really busy world.
Ros, would you describe what you think autistic joy is for you?
So I think autistic joy is quite similar to the concept of flow, which is a psychology concept presented by a guy called Csikszentmihalyi. And he talks about being completely engrossed in an activity, so you don't notice the other things that are going on. So maybe you don't notice that you need to eat, you don't notice that you need to sleep, you don't notice that you need to go to the loo, and it's that engagement in that activity where it's just you and the thing you're doing. And when I'm really engaging in my special interest, that's the point that I'm always kind of seeking, but I almost have to stop seeking it to get there. I almost have to stop thinking about the fact that I want to get there and actually be in the activity, be in what I'm doing and really engaged, and then I don't notice anything else that's happening. And sometimes when I'm following my special interest, I'm not at that place, but I'm still enjoying it because it's reminding me of times when I have been in that flow state, that relaxed space where it's kind of like I'm in the moment, because a lot of times I've got thoughts rattling around in my head on 10 different levels, and I don't have that peace. But when I do, it's wonderful.
That's the experience of autistic joy in a kind of solo capacity, but I think you can also experience autistic joy in a group. And I think when you've got a friend who's autistic and shares your special interest and you engage in that together, it's just brilliant, isn't it? Have you ever been in that situation with someone?
I'd actually say I've had the complete opposite. I love it when I meet someone like a friend who knows nothing about my interest but wants to learn about it. That's such an opportunity to feel vindicated in everything I've previously learned throughout life, and it makes you feel so good that your special interest doesn't need to serve a purpose. It can just be an expression. But the fact that in that moment you feel like you're teaching someone, you feel like you're imparting all the wisdom, and also it brings, as you're going through all of these things, it brings back the moments that you learnt them, the moments you experienced it for the first time as well, and it just makes you feel really good inside. So yeah.
I totally dig that. I've recently developed a very deep interest in tea, specifically herbal teas and matcha tea. And so now, everywhere that I go, everyone that I meet learns about tea. And I don't even care if they want to know. It brings me joy to be imparting that knowledge to the world.